Well, my dream tour, well, it's like my dream tour. I can look at it two ways. As one is that I want, dream tour as far as getting the most amount of exposure ever, or just bands I like, and I'll go with bands I like because screw it. I would say I would definitely want to have Sarcophago from Brazil touring. I'd love to tour with them because they're one of my biggest influences for Incantation, and I know that it would never happen because I don't think they ever toured, and they've been broken up forever. But it would just be amazing to be able to tour with a band that inspired me as early early fan. As for another band would be of course I'd love to be able to tour with Black Sabbath, another one of my biggest influences, and just just as a fan, I would love to be able to watch Tony Iommi play every single night, and maybe get a chance to talk to him and tell him to play some interesting songs instead of the same old Black Sabbath songs they play every tour, or just tell him at least do a medley of a couple of Sabotage songs or something off Technical Ecstasy, just to be an asshole, or play like Johnny Blade or something like that. Just something that probably most of the venue wouldn't even know what you're doing, but would make the diehards extremely happy. I would say another band would be Possessed, because they were definitely probably the most important band to get me to be an influence for Incantation. We'll say when Seven Churches came out, and Beyond the Gates it just blew my mind and stuff. And I've been very fortunate. I lived outside New York City, so I got to see them play early on, and it just was a magical experience to see them play and to be able to tour with them. Basically to tour with my influences would be such an inspiring thing. I'd love to tour with Rainbow, with Ronnie James Dio singing and Cozy Powell playing drums. That would just be so inspiring, it's ridiculous. I mean, the Rainbow Rising era or Long Live Rock and Roll album would just crush my soul to watch play live every night. It would definitely be an inspiration. And probably another band, if I had my dream tour, would be probably Deep Purple, back around probably any time before they did we would call it Burn. Even though I love Burn, I'd love to see it with Ian Gillan singing, and Richie Blackmore on guitar. That would just that would be another show that would just crush my soul, because Ian Gillan's vocals, especially back then, were just some of the most brutal, screechy, cocky vocals ever, and it would be fucking metal as fuck.